Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball episode talk. Welcome to the finale of the Commander Red Saga, I guess. I just don't really understand these sagas. Just call it the Red Ribbon Army Saga. That's really all we need. But anyway, we're done with Commander Red at the end of this episode. Don't worry about it. So, Goku continues his assault on the base. Well, mainly at the building. I think it was the 8th building or something like that. I don't know. It's been about a couple hours because I had to walk the dog and eat since the last episode. So, I don't know what happened in the last episode, to be honest, because I skipped the previously on in order to get to this one. But I forgot if it was like the 8th building, but I think it had something to do with 8. Anyway, Goku uses a table on 2 guys, which I thought was funny, so I put it in the thumbnail. So then Goku once again has the same plan as in the last episode. That is the fact he's gonna jump up once again because no stairs. However, this time the ceiling is a little bit too hard, so that's a little bit problematic, but don't worry, he'll be able to get through that eventually. Meanwhile, Red is also very angry about the fact that his men have given up. However, we got a loyal soldier here called Violet. Nope, she steals the money and bolts. Okay. So it happened in this episode. It didn't happen in the last episode. So I was a little bit confused about that part. I didn't really write it correctly in my notes. But this time I did. She basically robs the dude now and then leaves. And then there's a little thing at the end of the episode. But Violet does not die. She's the only surviving member of the Red Ribbon Army. Also, R.I.P. Jiro's son. So Black once again says that they have to retreat. But Red is like, no, you're going to fight. I'm going to go into the special room, okay? So you have fun fighting that boy, okay? So Goku tells Black to basically surrender after a little bit of a skirmish. However, that doesn't necessarily work because Red decides to drop the ceiling on the both of them. Luckily enough, Black is able to go out the window and hold on to the side in order to be able to avoid it. Goku just gets crushed, but does he though? I mean, he's the main character in this Goku after all, so I don't really know if that was super effective. It might have just been not very effective, maybe slightly effective. So then, while Black is hanging off the side, he's like, how could you betray me? I was like, wait, that's Piccolo. It took me this long to figure out that Black's voice actor is Sabat, the voice actor for, well, Vegeta, but also Piccolo. I was like, that's Piccolo. What? But yeah, it's actually Piccolo. Wow, that's pretty cool, you know? So then Red is like, yes, they're dead. Fantastic. All right. And now I'm gonna get the Dragon Balls and make my wish in order to become taller. Because yes, even though people may think that Resurrection F was the first time Toriyama decided to use that joke, no, it was here. However, I will say this, as someone who is 5'7", which yes, I'm not 6 feet, make the jokes all you want, but as someone who's 5'7" and basically living in the Netherlands, I understand where Red's coming from because everyone is gigantic in the Netherlands. Let's be honest here. Everyone's so gigantic in the Netherlands. But anyway, Black overhears all this and he's a little bit ticked about it. But then Red calls Black pathetic because he takes orders from Red. So then Black decides to do the only reasonable thing, grab a gun and kill your boss and take over. That's what he does. Also, Goku's alive because of course he is. That's kind of that whole main character syndrome that we've that exists. So then Black tries to appeal to Goku, be like, I'm a victim too of Red, and he's taking a nap, and I want us to join forces to find the Dragon Balls. The Red Ribbon Army has no wish for the dragon, okay? But we want to help. We just want to get the Dragon Balls together. That's really all we want. However, Goku doesn't believe it, and then afterwards Black is like, give me the balls. No. So then he decides to shoot, but that also doesn't work. So then Black is like, it's like a machine or something like that, but that gives him the idea, oh, a machine. I'm gonna send out a robot and climb inside of it in order to fight this kid, which, to be honest, many have tried, and with many, I mean Pilaf and the gang, and many have failed. Once again, Pilaf and the gang. Meanwhile, with the crew that is flying over to the Red Ribbon base, they see something on the radar, a ship. That's Violet's ship. And basically, they go up and down, up and down, up and down, and almost crash into each other. It's a little funny thing, but just not really much comes from that. However, this is actually the final appearance that we have of Violet, if I remember correctly, because the next episode is the end of the Red Ribbon Army for now, until we get to the Android Saga and also the superhero. So then Goku gets tossed around by the giant robot, and then to end the episode, Black aims at Goku, ready to just kill him. So is Goku gonna be able to take out Black? Yes, he is. Look, but Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, all of that exists. And if you really want to count it, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, or if you really want to count it, Dragon Ball Online. So yes, he is. Okay, Goku is definitely gonna win. But anyway, overall, yeah, I like this episode. I thought the the reveal was very funny, to be honest. The fact that Red just wanted to become a tiny little bit taller in that sense. However, like, Red actually wants to become obviously taller. Unlike, you know, Frieza, who wanted to have a little couple of inches added to his height so that it's not noticeable, but he's still taller in, like, the Resurrection F movie. Now, Red wants to become tall, which, to be honest, I actually found very funny. I also like the fact that Black then shoots him and takes over as leader. Very fitting, you know, because he actually has the future of the Red Ribbon Army in his mind, while, you know, Red really only has his shortness in his mind. But overall, like I said, very much enjoyed the episode. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if not already, turn notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next time when we take down the Red Ribbon Army. Bye!